The purpose is Jesus. Point and blank. It's not about you looking good. It's not about how many people like you. It's not about what you did in the past. It's not about what you did today, what you did yesterday, what you're going to do in the future. The point of your life is Jesus. Point blank. And his love for you. All he wants from you, each and every single one of you, myself, the leaders, all he wants us to do is come closer to him. He's here, he's waiting, and he's saying, hey, come on. Like, I'm right here. Like, it's just like someone is calling you by name, saying, come to me. Come, and you're just like, nope, I got other plans. I got something else I want to do, right? I'd rather just sit here and think about how life is unfair, which it is. I'm not gonna stand here and tell you it's fair. Life is unfair. But the reason why life is unfair is because you're not here forever. The good stuff happens up there. Right now it's temporary, right? How many of y'all heard, life can be gone any second. Any second, right? When we hear, such and such unfortunately passed away, you're just like, dang, like I was just with them the other day. How many of you have ever thought that? When you hear someone passes away, you're like, what, right? We take things for granted like they're promised, and there's only one promise, and that is that you're gonna die, but you're gonna continue living in eternity, right? So something I want to get you, kind of rolling in your head is, why not start living for eternity? Because if tomorrow's not promised for me, tomorrow's not promised for you, right? Does it really matter if I get the Dodge Challenger that I want? Does it really matter if I have umpteen money in my bank account? Does it really matter that I start dating such and such? Does it really matter if tomorrow you may not wake up? What matters, I want you to ask yourself, if I were to die tomorrow, would I be with Jesus? Would Jesus know I love him? That's something that we need to think about. Is my light dim? Like this man. His light was burning bright for Jesus. Yeah, it hurt him in the heart. So sometimes we ask, well, where's Jesus? Where's Jesus in all this, I'll say it, crap that happens in life? He's at the same place he was when he said, yes, take me for all of them. Yeah, put the needles in my hand for all of you. So if Jesus were to come in that door, I would ask you, would you follow him? Would you take that cross for me? Would you take that cross for everybody else? The activity that we did about helping one another? So many times we live in this world, again, the earthly world, not the everlasting heavenly world. This world that tells you, Crystal, it's about you. You just do what you need to do to get on top. There's only one person on top, ladies and gents. His name is Jesus. Thank you. That's the only person that deserves the glory. That's the only person that deserves the fame. He's the only person that has control and power over all of us. Not Obama, not the priest. It's Jesus. And Jesus is the one who calls the priest. Maybe Obama, I don't know, right? He's obviously there for a reason. God knew it. Pope Francis, today he celebrates a year of being Pope. So exciting. Because he's awesome. Because that is the perfect representation of someone saying, hey, you're more important than me. All these leaders, what they're saying is, look, yeah, I might be on vacation, it might be my spring break, but you guys are more important than what I need to do. Whether it be Facebooking, whether it be out partying with my friends. Right now, you matter more than me. Because that is exactly what Jesus said when he took that cross for you. He said, you are more important than me. And I want you to hear that. It's not about you, it's about him and what he did for you. So let's stop living life like it's about us. Like I have to be perfect, I have to be right. Jesus already said you're right. He said you're enough. He said, I'm going to pay the price for you. Nothing that you can do could possibly separate me and you. Now because I came to this world, you are connected to my Father. So it's kind of like a little human chain, right? It's us, Jesus, and God. We're all connected now. Before Jesus, before the cross, they weren't connected. You had to prove yourself. Now you don't. Jesus already proved it for you. All right? So in thinking, I just want to be happy, I just want to be successful. You want to know what works? What did Jesus do? He died for other people. How do you want to be successful? How do you want to know you're loved? Help other people. That's the only way you're going to find that happiness. Because what I like to tell my students, your students too, we all have a gap in our hearts. A gap that nobody can fill but God. So you can go, you can chase the ladies, you can chase guys, you can chase money, you can chase whatever you want. Whether you're an athlete, you want to go big, whatever. Go chase it. Go chase it, but it's never going to be enough. Because Jesus has that hold. He just carved it out just for him. Whenever Karina told you to hold that heart. Jesus knows. Jesus said, you are made in my image. That image right there. Look, what's that? Right? Every little wrinkle, every little scar, he created you just the way he wanted. Right? There's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with what you've done. There's nothing wrong with what you want. As long as Jesus is in the picture, guys, you're set.
Amen.
You're set. Like, as long as you know that in this path, remember it was a maze. The maze is not the way to God. It's funny. I say funny because it's so easy. It's just like God said, just come, just walk straight, right? No, God, I want to go this way, and maybe this way. I don't want to, right? And he's just saying, like, he's literally like, come on, girl, I'm right here, just come on. But no, there goes Crystal, like, now, I like my shoes, and sometimes I like to drink a lot. And sometimes I also like to curse, because people are just full of it and they don't know how to drive. Right? But then God's like, no, Crystal, I know you cursed Vanessa out, but here, let's put you back. I'm over here. Oh wait, he's over here. All right. So what I'm trying to get you to see is, sometimes we may get turned, twist and turn. It does not matter where you come from, what you've done. Right? We think, man, today I screwed up bad. I screwed up super bad. God's not going to love me. Or how could he ever forgive me? I'm not like those leaders who are at church on Monday through Thursday. Heck, they act. And I say act. I use that word for a reason. Sometimes, I'm going to be honest with you. I'll be at church and I'm not feeling it. I'm not going to be fake and tell you I feel Jesus all the time. No. But again, that's somebody trying to steer me away from the path he has for me. And don't think, okay, today I messed up, I yelled at my mom, right? No. Don't think it as I'm walking, oh, I messed up, oh, now I'm way back here. No. We see it like it's a bad thing when we feel that God's going to be mad at us. God never said, I'm mad at you guys. All God ever said is, I love you. We tell each other he's mad at you. We tell each other you're not worth it. We tell each other you're ugly. God never said that. Open the book. Not this one, obviously, right? The Bible. It'll tell you who you are. It'll tell you what you are. What your purpose is. Stop letting all this society, media garbage fill your heads. Heck, I let it fill my head sometimes too. Oh, if only my hair was my nappy roots, Not cute, Crystal. But we let society tell us who we are, but in reality, you just need one person to tell you who you are. Just look up at the cross, and that's where your value is. That's who I am, right? So something I'm gonna close you off with, reminding you, nothing you do in this world could ever possibly keep you away from Jesus. He's already there. He just wants you to get closer, get closer, get closer, get closer, right? He wants your light to be burning bright. He wants you to say, yes, Jesus, I love you, I need you, and I can't do this on my own. When you say that, your life will change. I promise you. When you say, I need you. He's not going to beg you like, come on, tell me you need me. He's going to wait in the background and be like, look, I'm not going to intrude. He's not that type of God. He's the type of person who tells you, I'm here. I'm here. I will always be here. But do you know that? Are you asking for me? Right? That's all he wants. Just say the name, Jesus. That's why Karina tells you, say it loud and proud. Because he's here, he's living within you. And sometimes we don't even realize it. Right? Some of us may have walked in that door with a dim light. So today we're going to give you the opportunity. If you want that light to burn brighter for Jesus, if you are not ashamed of the gospel, what the gospel says that this man came, died, gave his only son for me and for you, then we're going to invite you to light up a candle that says, look, I'm ready. I'm ready to live a life for Jesus. I'm ready to start thinking about eternity because I might not be here tomorrow, right? I might not be here, so I'm going to start tonight at 8:50 at night. Let's work for eternity because ultimately that's what matters. That's forever. This is temporary. And before I let you, if you feel moved to do so, right, I want you to close your eyes real quick. And it's so simple for us to forget who we are in the eyes of